Namaste my fellow strikers, Holy Materia here, back with another Shinobi Striker video. Today we're going to be breaking down the Konohamaru DLC, so let's get right into it. So first let me just say, this DLC is hype, the whole update is hype. This is one of the best things that's happened in Shinobi Striker in a minute, man, like since I can remember, maybe the best update. Well, we'll get into all that stuff in some later videos, but today we're just going to focus on the Konohamaru DLC. So I thought that this stuff would be interesting based on the little translations that I had, but it's even better than I thought it was, man. These jutsu are so unique, they're different from anything that we've seen in the game so far. It just feels great playing this DLC. So let's just get right into the jutsu that he gives you. So the first one is Fire Style Burning Ash. So this one has a 2 in power, a 2 in range, and it has an 18-second cooldown. It says user expels hot ash from their mouth. The ash persists as smoke, flinching targets it touches and inhibiting vision. Additional input or flame from a fire style attack will cause it to explode, inflicting continuous burn damage on enemies caught in the blast. Now, man, this move is so unique. So first, when you first shoot it out, it puts a big cloud of ash in the area. It looks pretty big, but the hitbox is actually bigger than what you see on the screen. So it's got a decent sized hitbox. But what's so cool is that you can either push the button again to ignite the ash. You have to be pretty close to do it too. So if you get too far away, you won't be able to ignite it. So if you're close enough, you can push the button again to ignite it. But you can also use another fire style jutsu to make it blow up, and your teammates can also use fire style jutsu to make it blow up. So there's all kinds of ways you can combo this with your team or with your other jutsu. So really, for attack types, the only other jutsu that I think could work right now are the flame meteors that he comes with, and then Shisui's Halo Dance, because I think there aren't any other fire style attack type jutsu, but you can team it up with any kind of fire style jutsu that your teammates have. So yeah, but it's really unique. You can use it to set up all kinds of stuff. Even with the Konohamaru cast character, you can shoot out the ash and then use the fire style flaming meteors to make it blow up if you get somebody in it. So it's amazing, man. The way the move works is really cool. And then for the second ninjutsu, we got the fire style flaming meteors. So this one has a 2 in power, it has a 5 in range, and a 14-second cooldown. It says a jutsu that launches a clone into the air, continuously raining down flame bombs. Targets hit by the flame bombs take damage. Also forces enemies locked onto you to lock onto the clone instead. So yeah, man, this one it's a turret. It's an auto turret. So you basically just do a backflip and your clone stays in the air and it starts shooting down meteors. And just like a normal clone that keeps the lock on you, this will do the same thing. So whoever is targeting you, they will keep targeting your clone, and then your clone will start shooting down fireballs. And you can also change the target of what your clone is targeting. When you switch targets, your clone will target the person that you're targeting. So yeah, this move is really cool. This is going to be something where there's probably all kinds of unique ways you can use it. Both of these moves, really, there'll be lots of different ways you can combo it with other stuff, and we'll just be able to find really unique ways to use these jutsu together and matching up different jutsu with them from other characters. So yeah, man, these ninjutsu are really great, man. They're some of my favorite jutsu I've seen in the game so far. They're so different than anything else we have, especially for attack types. So like I said, I started my attack type training arc, and I'm going to be continuing it for sure now because of this. So yeah, these jutsu are really good individually, but together they're even better, man. They complement each other so well. I'm super hyped about it. And then for the ultimate, we got the summoning jutsu Inra. So this one has a 5 in power and a 1 in duration. It summons Inra to wrap around enemies within range, inflicts continuous damage, reduces movement speed, and disables substitutions. Additional input activates combined sealing, monkey sun suppression, knocking enemies out and increasing their respawn time. So when you use the second part, it's an instant KO, and it makes them have to wait longer to respawn. I think it's 15 seconds. The first part, the enemies will get Inra on their back, and it will give them all those debuffs. And then when you do the second part, then the hand will come up, and then it'll grab them, and it just knocks them out no matter who it is. It's a one shot for everybody. So far, this ultimate is not very good from what I've seen. Maybe I just don't know how to land it well. It's the first day that I've been using it, so it might just be me. But so far, this seemed like the weakest part of his kit. But when you do land it, it is a one shot, so that's good. But yeah, it seems like, I don't know, and there's a couple times that it's been glitchy for me where I landed it, but somebody just got stuck in the air instead of actually being KO'd, or like the hand didn't come out or something. So yeah, I don't know about this ult, but if you can land it, it's really good. But it's really the ninjutsu that make Konohamaru such a cool character. Oh, and also, if you're wondering, even though he doesn't have any Rasengan moves like jutsu, or ninjutsu, if you use the actual cast character, he has Rasengan in his combos. So in the air, if you basically just do any light attack and then do a heavy attack after, you'll do Rasengan. And on the ground, I think you need to do 3 light attacks and then you start using heavy, do a couple heavy attacks, and then he'll do Rasengan also. So yeah, so Konohamaru does have Rasengan in the game, even though it's not any of his actual jutsu in for the DLC. Because we don't need any more Rasengan moves in the game as far as like ninjutsu go. But yeah, man, this DLC is, I expected it to be good based on like the translations that we had so far, but it's exceeded my expectations. It's one of the most fun DLCs I've played with so far. It changes the way attack types can play in a good way, not in like a, because usually the range types are like the Saboteur class, but this kind of makes it so that attack types can do something sort of similar. And I might be wrong, but I think this is the first time attack types can do burn damage on people, so that's another thing that's very different about this for attack types. Honestly, I don't think this should have been an attack DLC, but it's alright. It's really fun, so I'm not gonna be mad at it. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. I'll talk about the other stuff in the update after this. But yeah, what do you think of the Konohamaru DLC so far? Are you enjoying it? What's your favorite move? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to Shinobi strike that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Everybody stay safe out there. Peace and love.